You fancy a film this weekend? I know a man who can help you decide what to watch over the next few days. It's our resident film critic and the film journalist, Mark Searby. How are you?
Very festive, very festive. Now December.
I know it's December, I know. We sat here last week and we were teasing the fact that you'd have a Christmas film to review this week, which we'll come to a second because I've noticed it's 2 weeks to go until Star Wars Day.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
If I'm honest with you, I've never bought into the Star Wars films, and I haven't seen all of them yet. I've seen bits of 4, 5, and 6, all of 1, but not 2 or 3.
You've seen all of 1.
I know.
This is ridiculous because they're 1, 2, and 3 are the worst ones.
I know. I saw 1 because it was my brother's birthday, and we all went to the cinema for a family outing. That's the only reason I had to sit through it. Yeah, is that the one with Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, oh dear.
But yeah, 2 weeks to go until that. And you were telling me just now there's no chance of seeing the film before it comes out, apparently.
No, nothing at all. Disney have said no press screenings at all. So if we want to see the film, we have to go at 1 minute past midnight to some of the cinemas that are doing it around the country, or the earliest showing on the Thursday. I'm gonna go to the 8 a.m. showing on the Thursday morning, and then obviously race back here and do the review straight away.
Goodness me. Okay, well, that's dedication to the cause for you. One film that is out this week, Christmas with the Coopers. Having seen the trailer for this, it looks a bit like every Christmas I can remember with my family.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, this has got a grade A cast list. I mean, listen to this. Diane Keaton, John Goodman, Alan Arkin, Marissa Tomei, Ed Helms, Amanda Seyfried, Olivia Wilde, and there's more people in that. I know you don't know these people.
I know, no idea.
You'd know them if you saw them.
I know John Goodman because he was in the Flintstones film.
There we go, you see.
In 1993, 94?
Absolute bedrock.
Stop it.
And this film follows the 4 generations of the Cooper family as they set to reunite for Christmas dinner. A Christmas dinner that none of them want to be at, which obviously you were saying...
Yes, this is me and my mother all over.
The thing is, a lovely Christmas family movie to remind us what Christmas should all be about, except this is not the film.
Right.
This is not the film to watch. It's boring. It's plain boring. I mean, we see each family member have their own segment of the film on their way to the dinner and the reason for them not to be there and stuff like that. But all of this is so boring. It's quite obnoxious as well. The Marissa Tomei storyline is by far the weakest. She's stolen this thing from a store and then gets arrested, so then she proceeds to be taken around in a police car, and then I'm not going to give away the end, but it's really boring because she's just in a car explaining to this policeman what's happened, and you think this is boring. The Olivia Wilde character hates the way her mother treats her, so she doesn't want to go at all, and she moans about not finding a guy, which is ridiculous because if you've seen Olivia Wilde, you're like, come on, this is a blatant lie. I know Hollywood makes it up, but there is no chance this woman is not getting somebody at all. So there's another point that I really hated as well. Ed Helms' story is about a broken marriage, and it's chock full of your standard cliches. We've seen it all before. It's quite boring. The only part I vaguely enjoyed was the Diane Keaton, John Goodman thing about a husband and wife trying to rekindle their romance now that they've retired. It's quite interesting. It's got a couple of sparks in it as well, but that's the one interesting aspect of the movie. The other bit of nitpicking I'm going to do about this film, Alan Arkin plays Diane Keaton's dad in this. Do you know their age difference in real life?
I'm going to guess, given the leading question, that it's not that great.
It's 11 years.
Right. 11 years?
11 years.
How's that pan out on the screen then?
Confusingly.
Yes, I bet.
Because they never mention it. And yet, you look at Alan Arkin, you look at Diane Keaton, you kind of think, well, they kind of look the same. I mean, Diane Keaton looked great for her age, but so does Alan Arkin. And all the way through, I'm thinking, I really need to look up how old these are just to find it out. Yeah, 11 years. It's just another bit that rankled me about this whole film. It tries to be funny and fails. It tries to be heartwarming and it fails. It tries to be heartbreaking and fails. It just doesn't do anything. And I guarantee if you go and see Christmas with the Coopers, you won't hate it. You'll just sit there and let it wash over you, because that's all you do. You just sit there and you go, we've seen this all before. It's a brilliant cast, but it really is nothing more than some sort of, tea time Christmas movie.
Maybe I should film my Christmas holidays and
It would be
stick
more
it on
interesting.
DVD. Christmas with the Coopers, then. Watch at your peril, by the sounds of it. DVD and TV picks coming up. One of Mark's favourite films of the year, in fact, out on DVD this week, which we'll come to. You have a Twilight tease for us to tide us over?
Christmas themed, this one.
Oh, excellent. Go on then.
Snow Queen was the original title for what film? And the couple of hints were this animated movie was released 2 years ago.
Answer to that coming up, and something new as well, and maybe even something festive.